Gautama Buddha often told his students that the words we use are very strong. He compared our tongue, the tool we speak with, to the sharpest knife. He also said that our words are the most powerful weapon in the world. Even though they don't physically harm others, they can hurt people's feelings. Our words can make us strong or weak. If we speak nicely and wisely when needed, it can bring success. But if we're unkind or talk at the wrong times, it can make life hard. So, today, I'll tell you a story about how being quiet is important and can change your life. This tale teaches us the strength of staying quiet. In India, there lived a well-known Buddhist monk in a peaceful forest. He was famous for being calm and thoughtful. One day, a king visited him and told him, "Honored monk, I'm always exhausted, annoyed, and sad. I can't calm my mind, even though I have lots of money, fame, and everything I want. I'm not at peace inside. Hey monk, please help me make my mind calm." The monk said, "You already know the answer, but you haven't found it. I'd like to try something. Do you want to try this test? After doing this test, you won't feel troubled or worried anymore." The king felt really sad when he heard all of this, but he asked the monk for advice and said, "I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find peace." The monk then said quietly, "You should live in my monastery like a regular person for the next 15 days. For 15 days you will be all by yourself, not talking much." The king said yes to the monk's idea. On the first day, he felt like his mind was busier than usual. Lots of questions and thoughts came to him, and he didn't feel comfortable living a simple life like everyone else. He really wanted to speak, but he stopped himself and stayed completely quiet, just sitting calmly. But as the night passed, he started to feel surprisingly peaceful and happy. He was confused because he didn't know why he was no longer feeling restless. The next day, the king kept on being alone, looking at nature, flowers, plants, and birds in the sky. It was the first time he really enjoyed the beauty of the nature around him. He watched and felt the nature around him. After 10 days, the unease in his mind started to go away. On the 12th day, he meditated deeply. His eyes closed by themselves, and he felt peaceful, with no worries in his mind. The king felt very calm inside. He had been meditating deeply for the past 3 days. He went to the Buddhist monk and told him, "Dear monk, I found out why my mind was so upset." When he revealed why he was troubled, the monk asked, "Please tell me what you found." The king said, "I used to talk too much and waste a lot of energy on people. I often had negative thoughts about them. Talking too much and thinking negatively took up my time and made my mind upset. Because of this, I couldn't do my tasks well, and I began to fail at almost everything. All these repeated failures made me sadder and more easily irritated. It kept making my life worse, but those 2 weeks changed everything. Now I feel like I'm really enjoying life. And I understood that before this I was living it incorrectly. I also learned that we don't need to push ourselves to meditate. It's something that comes naturally. A Buddhist monk said, it's not only the king who does it. Many people all around the world talk too much. Even now, people use words to harm others, and this excessive talking is still causing troubles in their lives. The monk told the king how important it is to be quiet. He also told a story about a student who once asked Gautama Buddha why he stayed silent most of the time. Buddha said, "I choose to stay quiet so I can understand myself better." Being silent is the first thing to do if you want to really know yourself. Without silence, you can't discover who you are. So start by being silent. Only talk when you really need to, and you'll realize that most of the time, about 90%, our talking is not helpful. It would be better if people didn't talk too much. It might have fixed almost 90% of the issues. When folks hush up, there are fewer fights, less fidgeting, and less arguing. If both folks learn to be quiet, lots of problems in the world could be stopped. Someone who knows how useful silence is can feel calm even in a busy spot. Sometimes being by yourself can feel really nice. Sometimes when you're with people, it can make you feel uneasy. To start, it's good to find calmness inside you and be okay with quiet. Let your inner energy move freely. Ask your thoughts to calm down. If you wake up and don't like having others around, it's a good plan to close your eyes and connect with your inner self again. You can feel really fresh inside yourself because that's where your life starts. It doesn't come from others. It comes from the same place as you. When no one else can make you feel better, you have to do it for yourself. So, search inside yourself because you are the boss of your inner world. That's where life starts, and that's where happiness comes from. When you explore your inner self, you'll discover the many aspects of life, and you might even think about what happens when life ends. This inner adventure is similar to observing the highs and lows of your own life, just like how the sun goes up and down. Whenever you take this inner trip and return, you'll feel rejuvenated, similar to how you feel refreshed after a relaxing bath. Similarly, if you spend some time being calm and thinking about your thoughts, you usually feel happier and more peaceful afterward. When you truly get in touch with your inner self, talking doesn't bother your mind. Instead, you'll feel a steady sense of peace within you. You can chat and still stay linked to your inner self. You can speak without disturbing your inner calm. When you do this, your words will sound lovely, like music, and everything will feel just right. Speaking like this will deeply affect others. When you keep your inner self quiet, you begin to find a powerful inner strength and escape from the pressures of society. You can experience a wonderful happiness in life, just like when people really chase their dreams with great enthusiasm. Your smile will be brighter and your eyes will sparkle with a special glow as you embrace the sea of never-ending calm. You see, talking a lot doesn't make your mind peaceful, my friends. It becomes tough to manage our thoughts and stay on track. Those who talk a lot struggle to concentrate on one thing. This makes it hard for them to fully focus on their goals and understand life's real meaning, which makes achieving success more challenging. Moreover, you might have seen that people who talk a lot can get teased by others. On the other hand, those who don't talk much but say what they mean are admired by others. This is because people tend to listen to them and believe what they say. But someone who's not really into their work, because they have a lot on their mind, often has a tough time succeeding. Being smart means knowing the right time and place to talk and what to say. People who learn this do well in many situations. Someone who doesn't talk too much gets noticed and succeeds in different things. If we look at successful people, we see they don't talk a lot, but when they do, it's important, and that helps them succeed. On the other hand, some people talk too much, and they sometimes lie and say bad things about others. This can hurt their relationships and what others think of them. That's why their friends and family often try to stay away from them. In old writings from different cultures, they often say that the words we use show what we believe in and care about. Being quiet can make us patient, and patience helps us pay better attention. Meditating can make us know ourselves more. So, I recommend spending 20 minutes alone every day, my friends. This can make your life better. As our Zen journey ends, I welcome you to join our Inspira Zen community. If this story inspired you, show your support by clicking the like button, sharing it with your friends, and leaving a comment below. Tell us your thoughts or share any Zen stories you'd want to hear next. To get more motivational and peaceful moments, Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support keeps us going. We appreciate you for joining us on this wise and enlightening journey.